Hello everybody! Today I will be showing you how to make a magic ring and in the process show you the strength of the yarn that I'm using. It's kind of a little bit of a promo for the yarn, but it's just mostly to show you how to make a magic ring and to talk about yarn strength and what to look for in yarn, okay? So, and I'm going to do it really slow so anybody who's watching who doesn't get it, like you will understand how to make a magic ring by the end of this video, okay? I'm going to zoom in really close so that you guys can watch me do this, okay? To make it, you're going to take the yarn right here and lay it across your hand. Pinch it right between your thumb and these two fingers, okay? Kind of like you're signing no in sign language, but holding it closed like that so that this tail is poking out from under your thumb, okay? You're going to take the yarn, you're going to wrap it underneath your two fingers, so it's like that, and then cross it over the top so that you have this little X, okay? And your thumb is going right over where it is, holding it in place, okay? You're going to then take your crochet hook. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter, and you're going to go in, you're going to go underneath this side, okay? On your index finger, you're going to go inside. Underneath that, you're going to hook that yarn. Make sure that your crochet hook is pointed down, okay? You're going to pull the yarn through where you're holding it on your finger, okay? You're going to pull it all the way through, and then now you have that loop that you're going to keep that loop on your crochet hook, okay? I'm going to show you how to single crochet in here, okay? You're going to wrap the yarn over the hook again and then pull it through that loop that you just made, okay? Make sure that when you're doing that, you're turning your crochet hook down, okay? And then you can go back into that loop, the main loop, the first loop that you went into, right on your index finger, so that your crochet hook is right up against your finger, okay? You're going to wrap it with yarn again, pull it through, and then wrap your yarn over your hook again, and then pull it through both loops, okay? That's a single crochet right there. There's a bunch of way better tutorials than that, what I just showed you about making a single crochet that you can go and watch, and they're way better, especially on our YouTube. You can check that out. Then you can put as many of those single crochets in here as you want, okay? You just repeat what you did. You pull the yarn through that loop, wrap the yarn over again, pull it through both of those loops, okay? And you're always going to have a loop on your yarn, okay? Once you've put the amount of single crochets inside that loop, you take the whole bundle off of your hand, and you see this loose tail right here. You're going to take that and you're going to pull it. But make sure when you do it, you're not just holding the crochet hook, because then you're just going to pull that, and you don't want to do that. So you're holding your project like this. Whatever stitches that you've made, you're holding that, and you're holding this loose tail from when you started your magic ring, and then you're going to pull all the way, okay? And you pull it pretty tight with this yarn. Check that out. It's not snapping. You can see it by my hands. Not snapping. Pull it all the way tight, and then if you make it around, you can go around and around and around. Okay, I just showed you 2 single crochets on here. It works much better with you can see it much better with 10, but that's how you make a single crochet, and this just does not snap. Does not snap. You have to pull really hard. Let me see if I can do it. Took all of my might to tear that, and it's very difficult. So, let me show you with another color, just so that you can see kind of it's not just our blue yarn. Here's with our pink. This yarn does not break. Tons of this is Okie Doki's super bulky Chanel yarn, and it just is the toughest stuff ever. Okie Doki's is famous for this stuff, and they sell this super bulky yarn. It's so tough. And what you can see, the reason why it's so tough is because of this inseam in the middle. The yarn is still so soft, but this inseam in the middle, it's so tight, and it's like a sewing machine sewed it together, basically. So it sewed all these fibers together, and that's why it also doesn't fray at the ends, because it's super tough. Chanel yarn is not usually like this. I'm cutting off the blood flow to my fingers. Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, this stuff is so tough. They're just hurting really bad. Anyway, so yes, as you can see by my severely traumatized hands, this stuff is so tough. You need it cuts really good with scissors. Cuts really good. And then doesn't fray, because look at that. It does not fray. Oh, there's a little piece. That was it frays maybe one fuzz, and then it's done. no more. All done. But that inseam in the middle is what keeps it from fraying, and it's fantastic. And it's also super eco-friendly and fantastic. I love this yarn so much, and it's so soft. But anyway, yeah, so that's how you do that. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done doing that because that hurts my hands. But that's how you make a magic ring, and that's, you gotta find yarn that's like chenille yarn that's like tough enough to be able to handle it if you're going to be making it with chenille yarn, okay? A lot of other yarns will be fine. I would recommend getting a thicker yarn for if you're doing it. Something that, or like a tougher yarn, something that's just going to be a little bit more firm and not going to break as easy. Gosh, my poor hands. But yeah, just find a yarn that's like going to be sturdy and harder to break. A lot more fibers is better. So if it's like very loosely bound, like very loosely wound, then I would recommend not trying that for a magic ring because chances are high that it'll just like snap or pull off. So finding a strong yarn to be able to make a magic ring is very important, especially if you're putting a lot of stitches in one spot. Okay? Perfect. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this helped you guys. If you didn't learn how to make a magic ring from this video, comment down below and we'll make another one with whatever things you have that might help you a little bit better, okay? So if you have any questions, let us know. If you want us to make another video like this with like different yarn, with a different crochet hook, or without me teaching you, then whatever works. But just let us know in the comments below and have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy crocheting!